let's go ahead and make a third monster, and try not to break it this time.
Well, in the quest, if we cannot have anime eyes, we might as well go for full what's going on in this thread. So
Let's
it's
just
time to start off with Spider-Worm.
Okay, I do like Spider-Worm a lot, and we can just sort of break this from its original intent.
Let's do it.
How about we try to subvert the game a bit? If it's not going to let us have an anime girl the traditional way, we could try to make this into the perfect anime girl.
I have never been more down.
All right, let's try to get the quintessential anime girl. Now, I'm pretty sure anime girls' heads are just like a circle, right?
Yep.
So I'm just gonna put a circle like right there. That's pretty good. Now, the thing about the body, the important thing about the body, is that there's actually, similar to the head, there are some circles involved. That's maybe.
I love how you're showing quite a bit of tact in this. I'm impressed.
Let's maybe like put one right there and one right there. There we go. Now I do want to have like an actual body attached to it, so let's sort of. That's probably all the body we need. All right, anime girl arms. Now they don't like have muscles, right?
Not the kind we're looking for.
It's kind of just like a stick. There's some arms. They're probably pretty thin. Like I've never seen a fat anime girl. All right, so there's our anime girl arms. Now, as far as forelegs go, I haven't really heard of anime girls having these.
That's true. We're gonna have to be a little bit imaginative here.
So what do anime girls have instead of forelegs?
Let's make like.
I'm drawing a blank here. Maybe we just like put a placeholder and say rather than like a thing, we'll just sort of. Let's just put a triangle right here.
Triangles?
Yeah, this is a triangle.
Sure.
There we go. That's probably fine.
So if I'm understanding this conceptually correctly, part of our body is detached from our body.
Well, no, that's not our body. That's just some triangles that are there.
But aren't those triangles part of our body?
I mean, if you want to get technical. Anyway, legs.
Are we a haunter?
We might be haunter. That's
right.
probably what a leg looks like.
That's true. And haunter is a pretty good Pokemon.
All right, I feel comfortable with that.
Yep.
And then, so as far as tails go, I have seen tails in anime, and they're like a big bushy kind of foxtail kind of deal, yeah? So let's sort of get that going. I've seen No Game, No Life. I know how this goes down. There we go. That's a good tail. Okay, so here's our anime girl.
So beautiful. Alright.
You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
That's the most kawaii thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, like, Earthchan can get in the fucking trash can. This is that new shit.
We don't talk of January's memes.
Reasonable. Now, I do like how the arms are sort of just floating above the body. I think that's pretty good.
This is novel.
Now, as far as pattern goes, I really don't like the starting pattern, and we have so many more options we could have.
I'm really concerned as to why it auto-corrects to the Mabu pattern on, like, page 5, when literally it's not like, you know, the dragon pattern of page 1. Oh my god, are we Sega? Is this planned all along to make the Sega monster?
I mean, if we wanted to make Sonic, they do have Sonic eyes. We could be Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Oh my god! That's so good!
Wow. Alright, I'm trying to come up with any counter-argument, but that's the best thing I've seen all day.
I like this because it's like he's passing out Santa hats in front of him.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Alright, this is fantastic. Now, I feel like the legs kind of need... There's no boots, and they need boots to exist, so I'm going to sort of slide this until a boot appears. If we do it like this, it's like she's wearing thigh highs, and that's pretty sexy, I've heard.
That's...
There we go.
Wow.
I think that's pretty optimal.
That's just beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty excellent. I'm happy with this.
Yeah, this is acceptable.
Okay.
I rate acceptable out of 10. Alright, so if we can't have the anime girl eyes, we have to find the next best
Yes, first of all, I'm going to remove these and just sort of stare at that for a while.
Yeah, that's what I want. Let's try the angry eye.
Angry eye. Sure.
The very first eye.
I like kind of that situation. That's pretty good.
Let's see how this looks.
Now, you know, I don't know about you, but I don't really like my anime girls angry, so I would like to sort of adjust these to make her have a different emotion.
Are you telling me you could mess around with the eyes?
I don't know what emotion this is, but I like it more.
I think you turned angry to derp.
I like how the eyes are sort of facing opposite directions. That's pretty good.
That is... Wait, let's try a different eye.
Yeah, I agree. These aren't really working for me.
Like, now it's just scary. Wait, go back. That one, right under the sharp eye. Wait, no, under that one. Wait, try the crooked eye?
So kind of a Pac-Man of eyes situation. That is pretty good eyes, I do have to say.
Oh my goodness.
Now remember that if we wanted to, we could have like a...
Oh my god, what?
They seem to rotate in opposite directions to each other, which I think is pretty cool. But we could just rearrange them back to their original state. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, honestly.
This is adorable.
That's pretty kawaii.
Alright, let's leave on the eyes for the time being. Let's throw in some accessories and then see if we can actually...
So I do want to make sure we get this in here.
Cutie? What?
Yeah, that's pretty anime. Alright, cool. So
Beautiful.
let's get to accessories. Anime girl Santa Claus passing out hats. What could help Santa with this duty?
Isn't there... There has to be something bag-esque amongst all this stuff. Well, the reindeer antlers...
Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's add some reindeer antlers. Probably just normal style, right?
Normal.
Pear, obviously.
Hair, this is a time where having one would be kind of strange.
Let's just go on the head right there. Alright, there we go.
Reasonable.
There's some nice antlers.
I like
now,
it.
I have a few things in mind for this, but if you'll notice, we have 6 more item slots, so we can really go wild.
Wow.
Oh god, that's... not a fan.
Can they call it alien mouth? Isn't that directly referencing the movie?
I mean, I feel like they can't copyright the word alien.
I guess that's true. Though it does literally look like the mouth.
Yeah, it is definitely referencing that.
That's sick.
We could just add a human head to it.
So you're telling me there is a line to making the nightmare fuel monster?
Yeah, and the best part about human head is that if you see this option here, this actually
Yeah.
skins the human head with the texture of the monster's skin.
So you're telling me we're gonna get just because I want to see what a Santa human head looks like.
So I'm...
You know, just what have you done to our breasts?
Oh no, I'm not done yet.
What happened to our breasts on our back?
That's just the start. So first things first, I want to make these face front. And now I'm just gonna sort of position these, like so.
So the heads are floating next to us. No, this is great. The heads can be like our side commentators.
So are you cool with this, or do you want to remove the heads?
You're darn right I'm cool with this. You ain't saying I don't want floating heads. These can be like the guys telling us what to do in the back of our head.
Okay, so
Sorry, on the side of our head.
okay, so we want some kind of bag. Now I don't know if
Wait, is that Master Hand?
it is just gloves. Santa
Oh
wears
my God.
Santa does wear gloves, right?
Can we apply gloves to our forearms? No, wait, no, that will mess up our...
We can.
Will it?
So
Because then it's like we're controlling the hats of psychic powers, and that's pretty good too.
that is pretty good. So what we can do is we can say just like right here, put a hand.
Yeah. Let's see. Is this gonna make us look like a pedophile?
So they're sort of sticking into the ground, which isn't really what I'm about. So I'm gonna sort of...
Yeah.
Anime girls have pretty small hands.
Yep. Can't confirm.
All right, now
let's-
this isn't great because they're sort of the arms are sticking through the hands, as you can see there.
Yeah, this is horrifying. Make the gloves go away.
Oh, they're also like curled down in sort of a sinister pose. I don't really like that.
we went from like waifu to like monster. Well, I guess we are monster. We went from 10 to like 2 in like one shot.
All right, so let's.
Oh my god, we can have the metal gripping hands.
We could be the claw machine.
Alright.
All right,
Is there anything bag-like though?
I'm trying to find that out. I'm not having much success. I'm gonna be honest. Now bells are pretty Christmassy, but I don't know if we can waste slots on bells. There's transparent ball. I don't really know what that is. Although I do want to get one thing in here before I forget. Somewhere in here, there's a chimney. And
we can put a chimney on us.
now we could put the chimney on us. That's an option.
We can put the chimney near us.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take sort of this foreleg right here.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna have to do this pretty carefully to make this make sense. So first of all, stick that right there. And now I'm gonna sort of move this around such that, and we'll see how that goes. That's sort of not facing the right direction, so let's get it facing the right direction. Oh no!
Well, at least now we know that it's not the anime eyes. It's just the game can't handle our creative, like, power. It's like we're making the optimal monster. Like, we just have, like, we have the perfect coding to just, like, have the best stats to just cheese the game. And the game's like, we can't let them just beat the game so easily.
Dude,
Suicide.
I'm so sorry. I fucking love this Santa monster so much.
Thank you for watching us attempt to make a monster in Amazing Island.
I could literally do this forever. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, the only thing that's holding me back is the thought that is like, I almost want to get this game and try it right now because this is just so novel. Like, this is amazing.
I hope you enjoyed these episodes of Amazing Island.
Thank you very much for bearing with our dry nonsense and technical issues.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, holy shit.